Okay, Chase Sexton, Unadilla. Where do we even begin? Let's start with the starts, because they are better. So, did you fix something, or is this just potluck?
No, it's actually shout out to Phil. We had a talk after, I think, Millville, and I was like, man, like, I don't know what's wrong with my starts. Like, I'm not like getting good drive. He's like, man, I know what kind of like, I don't know what, it's something to do with like the clutch pump or something like that. He's like, I know which one you guys are running, and you guys should be running a different one. And I'm like, all right, I'll go tell the team. And it took to today to the first practice to put that on. Yeah. And that was, I was like third and then first. So I can work with that.
So I guess that's a game changer for you, confidence now as well. Yeah. Because you go to the start knowing you can do it.
Yeah, knowing I can get at least like top 3. I was like lucky to be top 7.
Yeah, there must have been a part of you that was going to the start before and thinking to yourself like, yeah, I'm kind of screwed. I just need to hope for a top 6 or whatever.
Yeah. No, this was like the first time going into second moto day that I was like, oh, I can pull the whole shot. And I did it.
And first laps after that were very impressive. Maybe your best little pocket of speed ever. Thoughts?
Really?
Well, tell me what else compares to that.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, it was good. Honestly, it was just refreshing to get a good start. And I have no one in front of me. I could actually just like attack and not have to worry about like where other guys are. I could just go and try and check out. So that was my hope. I've been working out a little bit on my speed too in recent weeks.
Do you want to know what your best ride ever actually is in my mind?
What?
Houston last year heat race. It just stays with me.
Why?
You don't even remember it.
No, I don't.
The speed.
Yeah, but I think I qualified like a second and a half faster.
Yeah, the qualifying as well. I'm just saying. Houston 2023.
I lost the main event.
Lives with me.
I lost the main event though.
Yeah, I was very confused. I was very confused how you lost.
I lost in the sand section. I could have walked probably faster than I rode through there.
Speaking of 2023 Supercross, you're on a roll at the moment, obviously. How does this compare to the end of Supercross last year? Because I feel like that was the only other time where you were inevitable.
Yeah, I think like for me, it's a confidence thing. Like last year, I finally started to get confidence in the 450 class. That was the first time I had been to a point like, oh, I can win races. I can do it like consecutively. And then I freaking hit my head at Paula, came back, had no confidence. Jet was on a roll, and I couldn't get anything going. And it didn't help going into this season. I had no confidence and really wasn't comfortable. New bike, new team, didn't know what I was gonna do. I had the one on my bike, and I was like, dude, I'm hoping to go top 10 at Anaheim 1. And then I was slowly I feel like every time I get a good race in Supercross, I have a bad race following. So it took really Salt Lake City to have a good, solid main event, and my speed was coming back. And then coming outdoors wasn't quite comfortable at Paula, and then Hangtown I was good, obviously. And then from there on, no, Thunder Valley wasn't good. But after that, I built High Point. I passed Jet a few times, fell, but that was kind of the first signs of me getting better, and then from there on it's been really good.
Considering how bad it has been at points this year, did you really believe that you could ever get to this point where everything is working that good?
Nah, I mean,
honestly, real talk.
I knew I was going to be good outdoors. Supercross was a struggle just because it's hard. You can't really ride around the bike in Supercross. You have to hit the same lines. You have to there's no jumping bumps. There's no jumping the whoops when you're racing for a win. So there's really no riding around it. And outdoors, I'm like, dude, if I can get a bike that's somewhat good, even as decent, I can make it work. And the bike's pretty good right now. There's a few things obviously I'd like it to do better, but that's every bike. So.
How much were you beating yourself up after the first moto? I don't feel like you should have been. Speed was there. I feel like if the track was maybe more open, more opportunities to pass, it would have been easier for you.
It was just a really first one. I felt like the track was you could go really fast, but you had to just shut your brain off and just go for it. Which I was wasn't really into that, especially after seeing Chance go down. Dude, there's a lot of crashes today. The track was freaking.
Did you actually notice that stuff?
Yes. Well, it's you don't want to see other riders go down, and then. I knew, even in practice, I'm like, dude, this track's really fast and kind of sketchy. They took all the turns out. It's straightaway after straightaway for this track now. I don't know why. Nothing against the track crew. Track crew did a really good job with how much rain we got yesterday. With how second moto of the track was freaking really good. Good moisture, better than the first moto. First moto was dry. I don't know how that makes any sense, but they did a really good job. But the layout, man, it's not too fast. Way too fast. So I just made it. Yeah, first one I just wasn't feeling it.
Not your vibe.
No. Second moto, I came back after the side. Well, it's gonna be. I told the mechanic, I'm gonna be good this moto.
2 more quick things to wrap it up. MXGP. Who would you put your money on for the title at this point?
That's really tough. I mean, you'd be
Exciting,
dumb.
huh?
You'd be dumb not to put your money on Tim because he does have a good points gap and he's obviously a great rider. Jeffrey's getting a little scary. Getting a little scary back there.
A little special, I would say.
No, yeah, not scary.
I know, no.
But for everybody else, it's a little bit scary.
I said this to Hunter a couple of weeks ago. Between Vegas and Nations, there is a GP. Hunter said he would like to do it, but it doesn't really work out. Are you even aware that that's like?
You know I'm aware. You know I'm aware of it.
I'm playing the game.
No, I mean I would love to do it. I really wish it was after the last MX race, going into SMX. Like I wish it was then. Well, there actually probably is one.
I would have to look for you.
Because then you're on outdoors and you're ready to go. But then you're like, yeah, you got SMX the weekend after. So I don't know. It'd just be nice if I was on outdoors and not going back and forth between Supercross and outdoors. It's kind of like, it's tough. But I would like to race it because you don't really get that opportunity much to race those guys. I mean, you do an MXON, but it's just different because it's like a team event. It's a different kind of race. I don't know.
Last one, our Washugal interview. There were a lot of comments for people said it was very clear just how much you hate me.
Wow.
I feel like maybe we need to clarify this.
No, I don't hate Lewis.
If you'd like me to leave,
no,
I can.
I don't hate Lewis. I mean, we can't. There's some guys over here, but Lewis is my favorite media guy.
Okay, I'll clip that.
Yeah,
not a bandwagon guy.
That's gonna be a headline.